This gonna get saved locally.
Okay, what are you saying, guys? Man's back with another video, and today I have a few of my friends joined here, me, Adil, Yahya, and a few other people just watching here for entertainment. So today's video is going to be a bit different, and what we're going to be talking about is basically the current football affairs that's been going on because the league is back, so we might as well talk about this. And also we're featuring a Chelsea and Man United combined 11 for you guys. So yeah, let's jump into the video.
All right. So the first item on our agenda is to talk about the current condition of the teams right now. So we'll start off with TMR Productions. What comments do you have to say on Chelsea's performance in this season so far?
Well, to be honest, I think we're doing pretty well at the moment. Even though we lost to West Ham 3-2, I still think we're doing all right. But I'm really excited for Werner and Ziyech to come in as they're officially Chelsea players now. And yeah, the new kid looks amazing. And yeah, that's all I have to say for now.
What about you, Yahya?
Hello guys, my name is Yahya. I'm a Man United fan and I can't wait. All right, let's go. So Man United have been doing really, really good this season. I think we've had really, really bad losses like here and there. But after the January transfer window, Bruno Fernandes has come, the Portuguese Magnifico, and he has completely changed Man United. Like our midfield, we didn't have Pogba. Pogba was injured for a long time. He had an ankle injury, and since Bruno has came, he has changed the whole team. The whole everything's fine now. Like the dressing room, everyone's like the dressing room vibes really good. And like Man United this season, I think they will finish top four with Chelsea. I think my top four prediction will probably be Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, and Man United. I don't see Arsenal there. I don't see Tottenham there because they're rubbish. You know what I mean?
All right.
Okay,
Another issue I have to talk about is consistency. So out of the two teams, let's just do this individually. So TMR Productions, what do you have to say about Chelsea's consistency?
Our consistency is awful. Like we can beat Man City, but then we can't beat the teams like the likes of West Ham. And then in December, January, earlier on in the season, we actually conceded a lot of losses, and we actually lost a lot of games because of our inconsistency. So I think that's a real problem
Would
for
you
us.
say that's because of the team, as in the players, or do you think it's a mental thing or a managerial thing?
I don't know. I think what our main problem is we need a centre back right now because we need someone to like give that defense motivation and just to hold that defense in.
What about you, Yahya?
I think we haven't been really consistent this season. I think like the 4-0 win against Chelsea in the beginning of the season, everyone's like, oh, we're going to win the league. And after you got lose to Crystal Palace, I don't think it's really, really good sign. But then I think after the January transfer window, we haven't lost a game. We haven't lost one game after the January transfer. After Bruno Fernandes coming, we haven't lost one game.
All right. So do you think
Pretty
that
good.
Bruno Fernandes was the reason of the consistency, or do you think it was more of a mental thing?
I think that we were in desperate need of a midfielder. We had McTominay injured. We had Fred and Matic holding the team. I think Matic has done superbly over the past few months. And Fred was doing a really good job. McTominay, he came back from injury. And obviously Pogba's back, and Pogba's loving it at Man United right now. He has no problems at all. He's playing at his best. He's in his prime. Everything's fine right now. So I think after the Bruno Fernandes appearance, everything changed. I think that was the star signing, and I think he's going to be a really important player for Manchester United.
All right.
So one other thing I want to talk about just before we move on to the combined 11 is the managers. So Taib, what do you think about Lampard and his managerial skills?
I think Frank Lampard has taken over and he's done an amazing job. Ever since he came last year, he's been getting a lot of stick, and people are saying he's not the man for the job, and everyone thought that we placed 10th or something like that. But the fact is that he's done really well. He's got us into the top four, and he's like used the academy really well. Players like Tammy Abraham, Mason Mount, they've all come out of the academy and played really, really well this season. And also he's like deflated all of the stick, and also yeah, that's all I would like to say.
So Yahya, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, how do you feel about his performance?
What Taif said, I really agree with. Is Frank Lampard, and what Frank Lampard has done, and Oli is like kind of the same. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has used his academy players. Mourinho failed to do that. Van Gaal failed to do that. Also, David Moyes failed to do that. Now we've seen people like Mason Greenwood, Tahith Chong, Angel Gomez, Scott McTominay, Marcus Rashford. These players coming out.
Williams.
Yes, Williams as well, a really good, really good left back. And like them coming out, scoring goals, saving Man United is really good. And I think that, like Tape said as well, like fan club has been getting stick. Ollie's been getting a lot of stick as well. But I think like our situation right now at Man United, especially with the board, our board, we haven't got the best board. We've got someone called Ed Woodward. He's not he's very known for not using his money very wisely. And we're owned by an American like team, so it's not been really going good with the board right now. And like for the past 6 years after the board has taken over, we haven't been spending that much money. But I think the 4 transfers that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer made, that was Daniel James. I think he's done really good. People have been giving him sticks saying that he hasn't like been like doing really good, but he has. He's been scoring loads of goals and making lots of assists. Also, Aaron Bissaka's done a superb job at right back. People are thinking that, saying that he's really like not good at going forward, but he has saved Man United so many times, and his tackles are really good. And also Harry Maguire, he's an 80 million pound signing, which people were thinking is overrated and too much money, overpriced. But Harry Maguire has done a superb job for Man United. He's now the captain. He's already scored 3 goals for Man United since coming as a defender, as a centre back. And that's not really a centre back's job. And he's also done a great job in defence. And obviously Bruno Fernandes, I think that's my favourite player right now. He's just been doing all of it.
All right. Last thing we're gonna say before we move on to the combined 11 is play MVPs, most valuable players, or / players to look out for in coming season. So Taib first, who's your favorite player in Chelsea, and which players would you say that you have to look out for in the coming seasons?
Okay, so in the coming season, obviously we've signed Werner and Ziyech, so obviously they are players to look out for next season. But this season, my favorite player has been either Pulisic or Abraham, because they've been outstanding this season, and Pulisic has proved that he's worth 72 mil by absolutely destroying teams recently, and he's been also scoring a lot of goals and giving that top front a lot of confidence recently. And Tammy Abraham has also received a lot of stick, but despite that, he still managed to score a lot of goals and give us confidence earlier on in the season. And yeah, that's what I like to say.
What are your favorite goals from each of those players?
I think Abraham's one was when Jorginho gave in a creative ball in, and then Tammy Abraham sort of just lobbed it over the goalie. I think that's mine. And Pulisic's one is when we were against Man City, and then they caused a defensive error, and then Pulisic's goal was a bit like Martinelli's goal, and then he just dribbled through, exploited the defense, and then tapped in the right. And then I think because of that goal, we got confidence to go on and win the game 2-1 against Man City recently.
Yeah, definitely. Moving on to the Manchester United side of things. Clearly, obviously, Bruno Fernandes is definitely up there as your favorite player, as you previously stated. But what about in future seasons? Who do you think that we can look for that maybe is underrated this season? Yeah.
First I'll talk about the players at Man United right now, then I'll talk about the players that are gonna come hopefully next year. So I think my favorite player this year has probably been Bruno Fernandes, but then also I'd like to give a lot of praise to Marcus Rashford, who is a 22-year-old from Manchester. He's a first choice a winger for England. He's just been doing a superb job from the beginning of the season, banging in goals. He's in for the Golden Boot, and he's just getting better and better day by day. I know because it's been locked down, 3 months of coronavirus, like he's gone a bit rusty, but he's gonna get better and better. Trust me. And him, Martial, and Greenwood, them three are like the superb. I can see them. I can see a really good future in them three. You know, especially Anthony Martial has done a really good job for Monaco in 2016. Really good job, and he scored a lot of goals this season. And like they're both like they both have such a good like link up. Like it's amazing.
So
I
if
see
you
them
had to
play.
pick, if you had to pick one out of those three, who would you pick?
I'd pick Marcus Rashford because for the long term, Marcus Rashford.
Okay.
Anthony Martial's more of a number 9. Like he just stays in the box and like is a striker. And when the opportunity comes, scores the goal. But Marcus Rashford's the one that would create those chances and like take them away.
But what would you say about Martial's recent hat trick?
I'll say that was absolutely fantastic. I think it wasn't just Martial. I think it was like a team job. I think everyone in that team done really good. I think like people have been giving Matic a lot of stick recently. Matic, everyone calls him static Matic because he doesn't move anywhere. But Matic has really shown himself that what he can do. Like he's been improving so much, and like people who think that he takes too many touches, like he doesn't pass the ball quick enough. But under Solskjaer, he's improved really good, and I hope he stays at Man United, and I hope he retires here as well. And yeah.
What about players to look out for?
I think players to look out for, obviously Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes. They're just gonna get better and better, and I hope Paul Pogba has a future here in Man United. I really think he's gonna stay, like because you know, the thing is with Paul Pogba, like he's had so much things going on. Paul Pogba has got so much things going on, like from Real Madrid, he's had so much like there, and then his what's his name? What's his agent's name? Mino Viola. He's been really like really stingy and stuff as well, and he's been commenting on Man United's future and saying all the stuff like that. So I don't know, but I really want Paul Pogba to have a future here at Man United. I really do, and I hope he does stay. But the
Yeah.
players to look out for next year, I heard in the news recently that Donny van der Beek, a player from Ajax, might join Man United. I think he's really good. I think he's a central midfielder. He can hold up, and he's a really good replacement to Matic. Matic is 33 years old and really close to retirement. And I think he can play anywhere in midfield. And he's proven he's Champions League proven. He's proven himself against really big teams like Real Madrid and Juventus as well. They're really close to winning the Champions League. And he's another one of those Ajax talents, as you said, like Tayyip, like Hakim Ziyech, all those Ajax talents.
Yeah, well, definitely, yeah. Just I feel like we've rounded that off quite well, so I'm gonna swiftly move on to the combined
event.
11. Yeah, definitely. So here you go. Can you all see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, we can see.
All right. So let's just jump straight into it. Who do you think the manager should be between Lampard and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
Well,
I'm gonna let you guys discuss this between
Oh
yourselves.
my God.
obviously,
I really
obviously
don't-
this is going to be biased. He's going to go for Euler and I'll go for Frank. But
No, but I feel like just put your reasoning out there. Why do you feel
well,
like?
me personally for Frank, I think Frank's done a better job than Ole this season because at the start of the season, Ole's had a really bad run in, and I've seen United stand on all of those United fan channels, and all I've seen is Ole out and all of them stuff. But with Lampard, it's just been a consistent running, a successful running, despite people were giving him a lot of stick after the Man U lost 4-0. But then we somehow recovered from that and we just kept that momentum going and going and going. So I feel like overall, we deserve Frank to give the manager spot.
All right. Yahya, anything to say about that?
I feel like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer obviously should be the manager, and because he's done a really good job. And people have been saying Ole out because of really bad results, like losing against Burnley, losing against Watford, and also Chelsea had done that this season as well. It's not just Man United losing against rubbish teams. Like, and I think that he's been manager of a club at Norway called, I forgot what it's called, and then he's also been a manager in the Cardiff City. So I think he has Premier League experience, and I just think he's done a really good job. I think he has, and we've beaten Chelsea 3 times this season. Chelsea hasn't beaten us this season. We beat them 3 times in
Wasn't
the
it
Carabao
twice?
Cup, twice in the Premier League.
All right, mate.
All right. I feel like I'm gonna have to step in and break the stalemate.
Yeah, you go for whoever you want.
So I feel like because it's Lampard's first season, I'd like to see him. I'd like to see another season from him before I put him in the manager spot, as opposed to Oli, who's been there for a bit longer. So I feel like I'm gonna go for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer this time.
Okay, it's fine.
That's
Not too
fine.
fussed
Just
about
purely
it.
not because he's a better manager, just because I need to confirm that Lampard isn't fluking it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely. And then we'll go from there. Okay, so the main striker position, who do we have?
Wait. Are you recording the screen share? Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Okay. Tayyip, you start for the striker, main striker.
Wait, will it be fair to add Werner and Ziyech or I don't know?
No. Players that are here now. Like,
Oh,
Right
now. Oh, okay, now. I don't know whether to go for Rashford or Abraham. I'm not sure. What's your thoughts, Yahya?
what are you talking about? Center striker or winger?
Center striker.
Main striker.
Okay, Rashford's not a striker. He's on the right wing. He's on the left wing. I mean, so
Okay, we'll put.
is that the Martial or Abraham? I think Tammy Abraham's done really good this season.
Okay,
Despite
put
being-
Abraham in the strike spot.
Okay.
Then on the left wing we put Rashford.
No, I still disagree with Tammy Abraham being over Martial. I don't know.
So you think it
Or
should
would
be
you rather have Pulisic on the right wing and then put Martial and Rashford on the other sides? Would you rather have
Yeah,
that?
okay. I actually agree with that because our right wing hasn't been very good this season with Daniel James. He hasn't been very good
Okay,
this
yeah,
season.
go for that
I agree
formation.
with that. So Pulisic is he a right winger? Yeah,
Yeah.
Pulisic on the right wing, Martial in the middle, and then Rashford on the left.
all right, go on. Can you see him? Pulisic? Oh, he's not here, apparently.
Just search his name.
Yeah, search his name. Search his
I
name.
put his name.
Pulisi.
There you
Yeah,
are.
there you go.
There you go.
It's from America, is it?
Yeah.
No, he's a
So-
left winger. Left winger. It says a left winger.
Then where are you gonna put Rashford then? Rashford's
Oh.
left wing as well.
Ooh, okay, interesting. So I feel like the consensus here is that we'll have Martial in the middle, right? Are we agreed on that?
Yes, Martial in the middle.
Yeah. Okay. So let me do
Yeah.
that.
But I still think Marcus Rashford is way better than Pulisic. Like, even though
Yeah,
like,
you put him in left wing position.
Dude. Pulisic, yeah. Do you want him on the right?
yeah, on the right would be better.
Okay,
Alright.
fine. Then
And then Martial in the middle. And then who's on the left?
Marcus Rashford.
Rashford,
Yeah.
right? Rashford. Nice. All right, now mid.
I
mid.
think Chelsea midfielders are done really, really good this season. I think you're gonna have to put two midfielders down from Chelsea. I think I've seen Kovacic play. I think Kovacic has been really good. And what's that guy's name? I forgot his name.
Kante.
Jorginho.
Oh, no.
Jorginho, he's been
Yeah.
absolutely. Oh my god! When I saw that pass to him from Abraham, I was like, whoa! Like, how can he do that against Watford?
Yeah.
I was like, wow! Like, he's a really, really good player. And I
So I'm
think
not gonna put Kante in there, really?
I would definitely put Pogba over Kante.
Or
Definitely.
should we just put in the middle Bruno, Jorginho, and Kante? Or
I don't know. Okay, let's definitely put Jorginho in there, and then we'll see. Okay.
yeah,
What
put
are your thoughts?
Fernandes.
What are your thoughts in centre mid?
Centre mid. I'd go for Fernandes, to be honest, because he's done really well.
Bruno Fernandes, yeah.
Then
Okay, now the decisions are either Pogba or Kante.
Pogba's been out quite a lot this season, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been out a lot. To be honest, yeah, I would put what's that guy's name? Kovacic.
Now I'd rather put Kante. We need more like higher ranked players up there.
Okay, that's fine. But
For
I
Kante.
think Pogba's also a higher rank. I
Yeah.
think they have the same.
Well,
But
we put two at the front, so we'll go for two in the middle for Chelsea then, to make it
Okay.
fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
so we're going Kante, yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should base it on like if we were gonna play a match tomorrow,
Yeah.
who would win? So
Yeah, I'd put
we're-
Kante there, yeah.
So Kante in his current state and Pogba in his current state.
Yeah, Kante go on.
No, I don't know. But Kante's also been injured as well. I haven't really seen him in any games. I think he's only scored one goal this season. You know, Pogba scored he scored quite a lot.
I don't know, it's a sticky one, mate.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's really hard. Or Taib, either you can like remove Kante and Pogba, and put in another midfielder in that we can decide on, like Fred.
Okay, go on then.
Fred and how many other midfielders do you have? You can put Mount in there, right? You can put Mount in there.
But we're giving ourselves more options. It's making it more complicated.
Okay, so we'll take out Kante and Pogba from the mix.
Really?
Yeah.
None of
because
them?
due to injury. Yeah, due to injury. So
Oh, okay. Then who else is there?
So for the Man U side is Fred, he's saying,
And McTominay
and McTominay.
and Pereira. So we've got a lot of midfield. And Matic as well. Don't forget Matic.
I doubt Matic will make it on the team though.
Okay.
So do you have any thoughts to Taib?
Kovacic, we'll throw in Kovacic there? Or
Kovacic or Fred? Let's decide.
no, Kovacic.
Kovacic is like he don't move as much. You know what I mean? But Fred, he's tenacious. He brings the ball forward quite a lot, like attacking wise. But I don't know, man. It's a sticky one.
So think about what you got right now. So you got Fernandes and Jorginho, right?
Yeah.
So who would work well with these players? Think about what you got on the team right now.
I think Kovacic will work well. I personally think Kovacic will work well.
Okay, put in Kovacic then, finally. Are you sure you want to leave out Kante and Pogba? Yo, Yahya.
I think that's fair, you know, because they've both been injured. They both haven't been playing many games. I think it's kind of fair, you know what I mean?
Is that so? We decided on Kovacic, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Okay, we'll move on. If you want to change it after, we'll change it after. But I want to quickly move to the goalkeeper position. So I feel like this is kind of unanimous.
De Gea, it's obvious.
Hey, obviously, people have been saying that he's made mistakes. I admit he's made mistakes, but De Gea can make saves out of nowhere. Like, I doubt a lot of goalkeepers in the Premier League can make like save goals out of nowhere. Yes,
Yeah.
he made mistakes. He makes mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. No one's perfect. Yeah? Even Neuer has made mistakes. Ter Stegen has made. Everyone's made mistakes. Just because David De Gea has made a lot of mistakes this season, people are saying his rate is going down. But he can. If you see his saves this season, he's made against Man City, against so many other teams, he can save. He's still got it. David De Gea has still got it.
All right, fair enough. Now let's quickly move on to the defenders. Yeah. So
Defenders, I think
on the right. Let's start
Rudiger
with the right.
on the right. Wan-Bissaka, do you
On
think?
the right, I think the right has to be Wan-Bissaka. I would
Yeah,
pick
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka
Yeah.
over Ablizakota any day. I think.
Yeah,
Because
Wan-Bissaka, yeah.
I know Ablizakota is your captain, but I think Wan-Bissaka has done a superb job on the right hand side.
Okay, centre backs. I think Rudiger and Maguire. That'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
Yeah, Rudiger. Rudiger's really good, man. Where do you know where Rudiger came from? What team he came from? I can't remember where he came from.
But I don't know either.
Maguire. I'm struggling to locate Maguire. Can I spell his name?
That's not how you spell it. It's M-A.
Maguire.
Yep, yeah, he's right there. Okay.
Maguire, yeah. This side, Rudiger, you said.
Rudiger.
Yeah.
See if it comes up.
Okay, left.
I think we might have to put Alonso there. I really like Luke Shaw, and I think Luke Shaw's a really good player.
No, I think Alonso's better. Yeah.
Yeah, but Shaw, like, I don't know. I think we've got to go with Alonso. He scored a lot of goals this season. He's doing really good, man.
Alonso. So here you have it.
Don't forget, yeah, Alonso also went to jail.
Yeah.
All right.
I still feel like we need Kante instead of Kovacic. I really do, because we need more experienced players in there.
All right, we can swap it. I mean, he's a Chelsea player. So.
Yeah, he's a Chelsea player, so he's my pick. So I go for Kante then. So what do you think, Yahya? Go on.
I think that, I don't know, man, because look, we've got a lot of experience there. Bruno Fernandes is 25 years old. That he's in his prime. Martial's 25 years old. Everyone there is in there.
You need don't you feel like you need a veteran in that team? Don't you think, just to like guide them a bit more?
Or maybe in the mid at least.
I think you've got a veteran in Harry Maguire and Marcos Alonso.
But I still feel like we need someone like Kante or Pogba. It's your choice, either Kante or Pogba, but I prefer Kante.
Obviously, I prefer Pogba, but I think we should go Kante for now, because I think.
Okay, yeah.
But Pogba is still world class.
So is that it then? Our final 11.
Is this our final 11? Yeah. So let me read it out. So we got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as the manager.
Yeah.
We got Pulisic, Martial, Rashford, Kante, Fernandes, Jorginho, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, De Gea, Rudiger, and Alonso. That is our.
I think that's a really, really good combined 11, Tayyip. I think it is.
Yeah, I think that's really good as well.
All right, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. That's that out of the way. The next item on our agenda is now about transfers, and then we'll wrap it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So quickly, Tayyip, who do you want to see in Chelsea goal?
So I heard that we've been linked with Upamecano. I don't know if that's a rumor or something, but I've seen it on YouTube that Upamecano is linked. But I have a feeling that won't happen, and I don't really think we need Kai Havertz. I think we need to mainly focus on getting a centre back, because our defensive errors have been quite shambolic recently, and we just need someone to guide that back line to success. What about you, Yahya?
I think Man United, their defense there's no problem in the defense. I think we've had one of the best defenses in this Premier League. We've had a really good defense. We've conceded really, really less goals. We haven't conceded that many goals. I think the main problem is now the right wing. I think we've solved the midfield, but I still think that if you get Donny van der Beek from Ajax, 23 years old, really, really good, Champions League proven, I think if you get Donny van de Beek, it'll be really, really good. Also, like we have a problem on the right wing. Daniel James is fast. We've got Mason Greenwood, who's even better. But I think we just need Jadon Sancho to just slot into that space. I think if Jadon Sancho, he's already given like green lights that he's coming to Man United. But I think the main issue now is just the fee. You know how stingy Man United are. We've got
Yeah.
Ed Woodward that doesn't want to use his money, just want to spend it on their own. Then his house gets bombed 2 weeks later. But I just really think that Sancho will just fit in there and then we'll be done. I think we've got so much like I think after that, after we get Sancho, if you get another midfielder, we have a lot of consistency. I think we're having consistency now, but we still have problems on that right wing, and especially like our defense is like one of the best in the league right now. If you compare Chelsea's defense to Man United's defense, I bet you would say Man United right now because Man United they spent a lot on their like defense because that was the main problem in the past. You know, we all know bloody Phil Jones, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So do we want any of those things happening again?
All right. I feel like one more thing we can say before we leave. Both Man U and Chelsea have a game today. So
Oh, score predictions. There you go.
yeah, score predictions. Yeah.
So Chelsea, I predict we can win it against Watford at home. I predict a 3-1 win.
A 3-1 win. That's ambitious. Who do you think is going to be the main goal scorers?
Pulisic, and I feel like Kante is going to score one out of the blue.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you think you're gonna abuse them? Are you gonna abuse them on the wings, on the crosses?
I feel like we're just going to exploit them down the flanks, yeah, and then we're just going to cross it in and whip a few balls in, and then hopefully we'll get a result by scoring a few goals in like that.
Watford haven't been too bad though. Watford have not been bad at all.
But I either go for a 2-1 win or a 3-1 win. That's my gamble. Not gamble, but prediction.
Wow, fair enough. What about you, Yahya? How do you
I think it's gonna be a 3-0 win. I really do. I
Wait,
think
against who? Who are you guys versus?
we've got Man United versus Bournemouth. I think they're gonna play in about 5
yeah,
minutes.
they're playing very bad, Bournemouth. Very bad.
Yeah, Bournemouth are in the as you can see, like, a few days ago we beat Brighton, Hove Albion away
Yeah, that's
3-0, and it was a really really good performance. And if you've watched it, you've seen Bruno Fernandes goal. I can't stop talking about it. And I think it's just gonna be 3-0 because Bournemouth and Brighton are on the same place on the table. I think they're like I don't know, 12, 13, 14 place. But I think Man United can definitely beat them because if you've got a person like Bruno Fernandes that can give passes out of the blue, like he can just give passes anywhere, then you're gonna definitely have a few goals. I think the main goal scorer, I think Bruno Fernandes is gonna bag a goal this time. I think he will bag a goal. I definitely think one of our strikers, either Greenwood, Marcel, or Rashford, will bag a goal as well. I really love to see Rashford score his first goal after lockdown. Martial scored a hat trick. Greenwood has also scored a goal. I really love to see Marcus Rashford on the score sheet.
So we both think we're gonna bag 3 points, are we?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm confident.
What does that put you
I
guys?
was gonna say one thing. Man United and Chelsea are playing against each other in the FA Cup semi-final. So, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm scared about this one. I really am.
I'm scared as well. You've guys got Ziyech and Werner now. What are we gonna do? Like, I don't know, man.
Because you guys are not used to their dynamic of play, so.
Yeah, but
Dynamic
also,
play meaning what do you mean by that?
Like because you're not used to their style of play, so you wouldn't really have any basis to analyze how you're gonna stop them from scoring and causing you guys problems.
but don't forget, we've got a really young team and we've got a strong attack and you've got a really weak defense. So you're gonna have to watch out.
We're becoming like Arsenal, all attack, no defense.
I just was Arsenal, right? Oh, we hate Arsenal.
This
We hate
is
Arsenal. We hate Arsenal.
you guys
We hate
today.
Arsenal. We hate Arsenal. We hate Arsenal. We hate Arsenal.
So Wolves and Arsenal, I feel like Wolves are gonna win. What about you, Adil? Wolves are pretty dangerous.
Wolves, especially Traore, man. This guy,
Yeah.
he's been
Okay,
smacking.
I'll also say something. Yeah, can I say something? Arsenal is done. Yeah, Arsenal is finished.
We haven't been doing too bad. We got a 4-0 victory the other day.
Don't get gassed.
I think that's just paper over the cracks, to be honest.
It's Norwich. It's
All
Norwich. Right. Anyone could beat Norwich.
Okay.
Yeah? For God's sake. You act like you just won the Europa League, but guess what? You lost the Europa League against Chelsea 4-1.
Last year.
Let's not talk about me right now. Yeah, this is about you guys. Do you understand?
Yeah.
We'll talk about me another time. Anyway, I feel like this is a good time to wrap up the video.
We'll wrap it up. So guys, thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. I'll appreciate if you do. And peace. Thanks, guys.